Good evening slash good morning, everybody. This is Heather slash Hetty from Twitter World. Um, this one's in more regards to epilepsy cures on Twitter. And you can also find me at my original, and that's at Alive in Me. And you can also find me on Facebook, and that is www.facebook.com at aliveandme. And actually on there on Facebook, I do have a causes account in which you can join that and discuss, epilepsy, with others who have endured it or have loved ones who have. And so if you're one who has it or have a loved one or friend or family or coworker with it and just want to join for that purpose, and or just want to support it, just to join to, see exactly what is it all about. You'll see some postings and testimonies and stuff in regards to it. The bigger one I have is on Ning, and that's www.epilepsycures.ning.com, and that's just been recently implemented, and it's been kind of interesting, actually, the activity I've received. So it's pretty neat. Um, but it's been rolling more and more. And so for all of you out there who do have epilepsy, I invite you to join. You just have your own, site on there that you create, and would love to see, a blog, a video, um, just talking about, how it's been part of your life. And, some people not into the video thing, and I understand that, and that's fine. Um, I have so many members of my family. It's really kind of funny how I ever became or ever have always been the type that's been just the type that has always wanted to be the actress, because I have many in my family that have such anxiety, when the ironic part is, with epilepsy, that comes with it in so many aspects. So many patients with epilepsy have anxiety. And the oddest part is, it's just a blessing from God that I just never had it. I mean, I was a gymnast who had epilepsy and would have a seizure and would get back on the balance beam. It just, you name the frightening cause, and I had zero fear, and that was even before Jesus. And then coming to know Jesus, gosh, it gives me even more strength to, have less fear, well, to have more strength through Him. And so, first brain surgery, didn't have fear. Second brain surgery, I just had amazing faith, I should say. And so, third brain surgery, I'm just ready to go. So, so we're all very much different, because I've come across many in my epilepsy support group that have been given that opportunity to have brain surgery, and they've actually been very angry at ever been having given that opportunity. And it's because it's anxiety, it's fear, it's, oh my gosh, don't give me that choice. And I can see it from that aspect. To be, fearful. It's to have your brain cut out, and it's just, at the same time, it's something that's a true blessing. With technology today, it's just absolutely amazing. You find that right doctor, the right neurosurgeon. It's absolutely just amazing. Um, so, I mean, I'm not saying be fearless. You definitely want to look it over. It's just, it is just amazing. Um, so, I mean, that's just another thing that does come along a lot of the time with epilepsy is anxiety. And that is one thing that my daughter has, that kind of just runs in the family. And, I was, at her psychology appointment today, and we were discussing it, and it's something I've just never understood. I have to step back and I have to look over it and I have to try to, see it from her aspect. Why? I mean, she has her plate full, she's got a lot going on. Same thing, I didn't, I was on a very, very strong medication and, I didn't have holdbacks like, not like her, not in school, but, she has a different, she's come from two different parents, so, she's got a lot of her biological dad in her, which had a lot of ADHD and, other issues that, twirled in with what she already has from me with epilepsy. And so, I mean, she's just got a lot on her plate, and we're talking at this psychology appointment today, and I'm just watching, and it's just she's just so full of just tapping her foot and just things that I just don't do this, and it's just like wow, and it's gotta just try to be relaxed, and if that takes listening to music, if that takes breathing in, if that takes reading the Bible, reading a great book, what it takes to relax, to calm. Because if you're anxious like that, you're going to trip up your seizures a little bit more. That's one thing I'm going to warn you about. But, it's just amazing the differences in everybody. And as I've said before, depression as well. And, you want to keep your eye on that. And, I'm not one who is, Mrs. Pro taking pills for it. I'm more Mrs. Pro looking for faith. But, definitely if you need to start with taking medication for it, then, so be it. It's just you definitely need to reach out to people too. Because the stories I have that led me to absolutely curing it, through faith, were pretty darn amazing. And I truly thank God for that. But, I do have, like I said, third brain surgery coming up. Am I scared of it? Not at all. It's my husband you have to pray for there. He's the one that definitely has the fear there. I've had a lot going on this week. I have had just all of a sudden I got kicked, and you have to watch when you're an epileptic. When you have other things going on medically, are they related to your epilepsy? And I have a ton. I've had a kidney that is failing. And is it related to the medication I've taken my whole life? We don't know. I have restless leg syndrome. Is that related? There's so many things that I have. Is it related? And the most recent one has been a vertigo imbalance. And I was just twirling yesterday. And, it's happened a few times. And I talked to my neurologist about it. And I'm going to have to see a doctor about that too, because I always write it off as it's more related to epilepsy than anything. It seems like everything's related to epilepsy. But you have to make sure with your doctor, is it epilepsy related, or is it something that can be cured in another way? And vertigo, twirling is not fun. And I was down for the whole day. So, just make sure, with everything that's going on, you keep tabs on it. And you definitely go and you seek help. So, come visit me in Epilepsy Cures on Twitter. And I would love to hear your story and post it and pray for you. Love you all, and I pray that you have a wonderful night. God bless.